Connecting to cloud server. Hi, Fabian. How are you today?
Hey, hi Sherin. Thanks for inviting me here today to do this preview for you.
Yay. Thanks for coming in the first place.
So anyway, I got a very interesting
schedule.
program. Yeah, I got a very interesting program to share with you and your viewers today. So it's actually called SpeakPeak. It's a public speaking and presentation skills program with a twist, slightly different. So let me just share with you a little bit about it today, and then you can just ask me some questions as we go along. Is that okay?
Sounds great.
Great stuff. Now, before we start, I got a game for you. Like play games, right? So let's see. Okay, what do you see? What do you see?
An egg.
Most people will do that. So I have asked thousands of people in my class. The first thing they say is that we see an egg. But in actual fact, when you really look at this carefully, you can see so many things. Firstly, you can see things like, for example, nourishment. Yeah, like a mother giving this to a child for breakfast. Yeah, it can be a gift. Yeah, when you have it at a Malay wedding, Chinese wedding, you have this as well. Egg can also be a livelihood. Right? A farmer producing this. And finally, inside the egg can be also life. Right? So there are many things that you can see, just not an egg alone. So the program is actually also something like that. Right? It's not just a presentation program, where you present ideas, but we share with you ideas and techniques, how you can actually make your ideas come alive, make people see different aspects of your ideas. So are you ready to speak, Pete? So that's a question I would like to ask.
I am. It sounds so exciting. Actually, I never saw so many perspectives of it. Maybe feeding the kid, mother feeding the kid breakfast, maybe.
Yeah,
but
so
the rest,
things.
like, whoa, it's like really thinking out of the box. Anyway, why don't you've been doing this for so many years? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Actually, this program is one of my pet programs. We've been running it for quite a while as well. So just a little bit about myself so that you can actually have an idea as well for your viewers as well. My name is Fabian Fidelis. Name is a little bit unusual. What happened was long time ago in Malacca, something happened. Yeah, so I have a Eurasian name. I'm a master trainer, and I have an MBA and a CIT and also an NLP and neurosemantics practitioner as well. So, and I do MBTI as well. So we incorporate all these things into the program as well. So the people will get not only just an opportunity to speak better, but also to read the audience better. So that's part and parcel of it. My assistant during the programs will be Tracy. So she'll be managing, some of the crowd. At the same time, if it is an online program, she'll be the chat master as well. So that's a little bit about us. So we've been running this program for quite a number of years. I'll tell you a bit about our clients later on as well.
So meaning 2 trainers for the price of 1?
Oh yes, 2 trainers for the price of 1, because we feel, when you do a SpeakPeak program, people would need to be observed as well. So, sometimes when the participants do their practical, we will need 2 trainers to observe and then give feedback and so forth. So that's the whole idea. So to give it the best value to our customers. Yeah.
Question.
Yes.
When they do their presentation, right? You mean there's a before and an after?
Oh yes, we actually do a before and after. So before the training, right? At the beginning of the training, before we actually do the actual training, they will do a presentation and we will video them. Yeah, so that they will have their before video, and then at the end of their training, we will also video them again. So then they will have their after training. So our objective is to actually get them to go up at least 1 level higher than when they started. So they would see it for themselves on video. At the same time, they can take it home, they can view it, they can reflect about it, and they can also use it on their YouTube videos if they like it as well. So it is a very powerful tool that they can actually use for feedback among themselves. So that's the whole idea.
Fabian, I've seen your production of some of the participants that you've trained. I mean, of course, you've been doing with us for a long time too. I have not just seen them going up 1 notch. You're very humble to just say that. You've seen them going up so many notches, and at the end, wow, management actually is impressed with the deliverables that they come out with after the program.
You'll be surprised. I get surprised as well, because sometimes the creativity of the participants, they really step it up on the second day. And they come up with really interesting stuff. Sometimes it gives the whole audience a wow each time they present. So, it's a vast different. A person who's so introverted, very quiet from day one, suddenly becomes, a roaring tiger on day 2. You can have that as well.
Well, enough about that. Let's go right into the program. You want to explain what this program is all about?
Just very quickly in a nutshell, the program actually consists of 12 tenets. 12 tenets are basic small baby steps for you to actually master the key elements in how you can present better. So the 12 steps, if you notice, is here, which we'll go through one by one with you, but basically it's divided into three basic parts. Yeah, three basic parts. We talk about the professional impressions, their beginning, before they even go on the stage. So what you should do in your beginning, which will include things like grooming, preparation of your presentation and so forth. Then the second part, we cover your presentation tools. So tips and techniques on how you can present better using your hand gestures, facial expressions, your vocal, and so forth. And last but not least, which is very vital, is the mindset, how you actually control a bit of your nervousness, how to actually give the message which is truthful and sincere. So all this will be covered in the third part. So there'll be three parts in there. So before we start, sorry, go ahead.
So these three tools, these three parts that you teach is applicable for face-to-face presentation and also a virtual presentation.
Correct. Yes, it actually will be applicable for both. Of course, with the virtual presentation, those who really want to learn a bit about virtual, we do have a small segment which actually talks a little bit more about the virtual. Like, for example, the eye gestures. Yeah, when we talk about presentation tools, we talk about the eye contact. So it's slightly different when you talk about presenting on screen and also when you are presenting at the stage. So we'll be sharing with them the difference, so they will be able to apply it both on stage as well and on the screen. Yeah, so both of that is that. Yeah. Very so nice. As I was sharing with you, they start off with basically a video, and then once we video it, then we'll start the program with the 12 tenets. Yeah. So can I share with you a little bit about what we're going to cover?
Yes, please do.
Okay, so tenet 1 and 2, we talk a little bit about the professional impressions. We will talk, as I shared with you earlier, we talk about the everything speaks. Yeah, so everything about you will speak before you even say a word. You know, as soon as you go up on stage, people will be prejudging you already. That's how humans work. Yeah, so if you are dressed in a wrong way, or you dress slightly, in a it's not appropriate, then people will see and they will start not be able to, believe what you say. It's a bit of psychology here. We'll be talking about not what you wear, but the psychology of dressing. So this will be quite interesting, even for those high-level presenters, like CEOs and so forth. So second part is about the structure of a presentation, which you need to have a powerful opening, an eventful body, and also a meaningful conclusion. So in each presentation, be it a financial presentation, or if it is you're selling a product, for example, you need to have this three. So we'll share with them how to actually make each segment very interesting, very captivating, and very inspirational. Yeah, so this is the first part.
That's so nice. The second, Vivian, I remember there was once you also told me, I think it was for tenet 2. You said that be it technical presentation or whatever presentation, it doesn't need to be boring. So you actually follow these tenets
Correct.
You actually follow these tenets, right?
Yeah, you can actually use it for technical presentation if they are going to do, most of our technical presentations are quite boring. But it doesn't need to, because there is a rule which says, which I will share with the audience. We say that there's no such thing as a boring topic, only boring presenters. So it's the presenters. So if the presenter can be exciting, it will make things exciting. So the bottom line is that.
Correct.
So, with regards to the presentation tools, we talk a little bit about, some of the key things that we can actually cover, like use your hands, some body gestures, how to actually use it. Some people, when they stand up on stage, they don't know what to do with their hands. So we're going to be sharing with you what are the techniques to use it. So where should your hands go? And it should be purposeful. And then we also talk a little bit about eye contact here, as I was sharing with you earlier. So both eye contact for on screen as well as on stage. Yeah, so we will be covering this as well, including Sherin, how to tell if a person is lying or not. There will be techniques there. We will be sharing that as well. Quite interesting. Watching your will be one of the common things for Malaysians. They usually have a lot of okay. So how to get rid of it? There was once we had a participant. She was a Japanese, she had Japanese speaking, and then usually they will have the ano. So one of those things that she had in her gestures and also the way that she speaks. So by the end of the second day, all the anos left behind. She left it behind, and she went on without actually having a lot of the R's as well. So that's
Wow,
the thing.
that's
Yeah,
wonderful.
interesting.
It's so nice to see. Actually, it's so rewarding to see when the participant really improves, isn't it?
Correct, correct.
Do not say those R's and the unknowns and all. It's a real great improvement.
Yes, it is. And the best part is they will realize it themselves, and then hopefully they can bring this over back when they are actually doing their work presentation as well. That's the whole idea. Yeah. Volume is the next one. Of course, how loud or how soft you should speak. Sometimes, when you speak louder, for emphasis, or when you speak softer to make things suspenseful, you can actually use your voice to actually make your message much more clearer and more exciting. So that's the whole idea.
Intonation? Do you mean
Yes, it will cover this one. Tone and pitch and tone will be basically based on intonation. So how you can apply and combine your pitch and tone together with your volume to make, your, like for example, if you're telling a story, if the story is just very flat, it will be very boring. But if you make it with a lot of pitch and tone, so it actually makes it much more interesting. So we'll dwell and go into a deep dive doing this as well. With exercises. After each segment, we will actually have exercises for them to try out the techniques for themselves. Yeah, so that's the whole idea.
There's exercises, and then there is also role plays, there is activities, games.
Yep, we will actually, engage them from the time they come into the room right to the time that they leave the room. So the whole program is like a smooth flow. So where they will have activities, and then short while they have a video, then they have a short discussion, then they'll do a presentation. So it is a go, 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 go type of program. So it's no sitting down, and it's not a webinar. It is actually a web shop. So something that we engage them from the very beginning right to the end. So that's the whole idea.
And this is what you do, the same kind of methodology from face-to-face and also online, right?
Correct, yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people were sharing with us that, it's quite difficult to do it online, but I say it's not true. We have actually done quite a few programs, and a lot of our participants even, usually our online programs are just 4 hours long. Yeah. And, at the end of the 4 hours, hey, 4 hours is gone already. Why so fast? So they are so engaged that they, the 4 hours just fly off, and then they say, oh, it's really, they're looking forward to additional 4 hours the next day and so forth. That's the whole idea. Yeah. And the last part I would like to share with you is about the presenter's mindset. This is quite important. We talked a little bit about speaking with good purpose. Yeah. So how you can actually speak with sincerity, how you actually can get your message across with that people will believe you. So this is one of the very powerful tenets we will cover. And of course, we will tell stories like, for example, the Emperor's 3 Questions. It's a very, very powerful story. We will share with you about that. We'll teach the participants how to actually read their audience as well. So knowing your audience, how to actually see if they are hostile or they are not hostile, what's their attitudes like, and how to actually handle each one. Yeah. For higher level presenters, we even go to a program which is called Speaking Under Fire. How to actually speak when you have a sensitive issue. So those are the special techniques for the higher level, the C-level presenters. And practice make perfect is the other one. We will talk a little bit about Toastmasters, how they can get their practice, after the 2 days of program, they can continue on with their practice by, looking for Toastmasters International club that they can join. That's one of the things. And the last one, of course, is about confidence. How to actually build more confidence, how to stay, calm and relaxed when you're presenting, how to control those nervous feelings that you have. So we'll have specific techniques. Even one of the techniques we will share is the one that is used by the Marines in Afghanistan. So how can they remain calm in war? So when you use the same techniques, when you are presenting, you'll be very confident and comfortable with presenting. So this will be the 12 tenets. Yeah.
That's fabulous. Actually, it's so exciting. I actually want to ask you, tell me the whole story of the Emperor, but I know we don't have so much time because we are closing down for our client.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a very good presentation. I loved it, and I am definitely going to attend it again.
Thanks.
Come to your class.
Do come. We always look forward to getting new people to come in to actually enjoy the program. And at the end of the day, we have this to help you as well. It's not just that we are giving the evaluations. Your friends will be helping you to succeed as well. So the participants in the class will be giving feedback in the evaluation system. That will be one of that. And of course, we have a Tao talking book which we wrote. And this book will be given as complimentary, as a supplementary reading with lots more exercises during the program. So you may have a program, somebody that will do a program by itself, but here you have an author that will actually be running the program and giving you the book as well. So that will be there. It will be an e-copy, will be given to the participants at the end of the program as well. Yeah.
Wow, that's so impressive. 2 trainers, book, activities, exercise, role plays, so much of value.
All in one package. All in one package. Yeah. And that's the reason why we've got so many clients that have actually done this program and they loved it so much. We keep getting people calling us back, to get this done. So some of our clients they actually get us to come back and do a lot of refresher courses for their managers and executives as well. Yeah, so that's the whole idea.
Yeah, clients only call someone back when they love the program that was run before. If not,
they have and of value. So most of them that's valuable to them. Yeah, most of them do that as well for us. Yeah. So before I end, Sherin, what do you see? Do you see something different now? So now you see more than an egg. So that's the whole idea, to see beyond an egg. So presentation skills is also not just presenting information, but really to put your heart into it and deliver a powerful message at the end of the day. So thanks again for having me in your session today. I hope I've given you a little bit of a preview of what we actually do. It is an exciting program, and we look forward to seeing all of your clients to join us in the classes as soon as we can.
Yeah, look forward to working with you again.
Okay,
really
sure.
So I'll see you again. Thanks so much for the time, Fabian.
Okay, take care. Thank you very much.
Stay safe.
Okay, see you.
Bye.